Greetings once again, writers. We are looking at the yes but, sometimes referred as the yabet, and it is that wall, that hurdle that we are familiar with in terms of our resistance to what we identify as the Spirit calling us to, and it is something that is as second nature to our walk as other routines we get into, habits we have, where one thing leads to another, and we have a fallback. We just are moving in a robot-like fashion through the day, and the Spirit calls out the habits that we fall into during our physical behaviors is also something like we fall back in our spiritual behaviors. So we come up against that calling of the Spirit to stretch us, to take us out there, and we like to throw a little common sense in there for whatever reason. And trust me, they are self-serving in terms of not mastering the will of deliberation, and you still want to deliberate, and you really have a threshold that you're not going to cross over, and you've already determined that. It doesn't matter what the Spirit is calling you to do. Once it reaches a certain threshold, your default is to say, okay, but first, it's a bit of a negotiation. And that's what Mr. Chambers is identifying in Luke 9:61. And we know it to be also in the analogy of plowing a field and looking back. We know it to be in what Jesus spoke of when the one fellow wanted to follow Jesus, but first bury his parents. And so that really goes to the core of the extent, the extreme that Jesus is saying. There's really no valid excuse to deferring your obedience. So it's nothing new, and I do believe that God will work other tangents in your walk while you fail to climb the wall, to get over it, to make the decision on one. But eventually you will reach a grinding halt in your walk because you need to do that one thing. And no amount of deliberation is going to help you get over that wall. You just have to do it. And of course, it is a frightening thing. That's what it's all about. Trusting your Father in heaven, who is good, who loves you, who wants nothing but the best for you. And He is saying, forget about this worldly way, this legacy way, and come on over to this side. This is how we do it here. You trust me because I am good. I am your Father, and I love you more than anything. So, with that being said, right on.